Well, lads, and welcome back to the third episode of the Non-League podcast. In this podcast, we will be having a mix of the European action, and we will be doing the Premier League, some Premier League action as well. So, in this podcast, again, I'm joined by Jack
Hello.
and Stephen.
Alright, lads. Guten Tag.
And if you caught up with us in the watch along, I think it was United and Paris. Thanks for joining, and thanks for watching it on YouTube. We'll be going live again tomorrow, hopefully, for the Chelsea and United Premier League fixture at 5:30 Irish time tomorrow. Right. So the first thing we'll be doing is the Champions League results. I'll go through these first, and then we can have our say at the end. Or will we say it through it?
I'm sure we can add now a pint or something if we want to.
Right. So the first result we had, it was Zenit 1, Club Brugge 2. Then we had Dynamo Kiev and Juventus 2. We had RB Leipzig 2, Istanbul Basaksehir. I have to figure out how to pronounce that name, and that was 2-1 to Leipzig. We had Stade Rennes 1, Krasnodar 1. We had Lazio 3, Dortmund 1, a bit of a shock. Lazio 0, Sevilla 0, another shock. We had Paris 1, United 2, and again another shock. Then we had Barcelona 5, Ferencváros 1, Salzburg 2, Lokomotiv Moscow 2, Real Madrid 2, Shakhtar Donetsk 3, and probably the shocker of the week, to be honest. We had Ajax 0, Liverpool 1, Man City 3, Porto 1, Midtjylland 0, Atalanta 4, Olympiacos 1, Marseille 0, Bayern 4, Atletico Madrid 0, Inter Milan 2, Mönchengladbach 2. And saying that, lads, I suppose there's a lot to say.
I suppose, well, for the Man United, we watched the Man United and PSG game, and two players that really impressed. Wan-Bissaka and that Axel Tuanzebe, particularly Tuanzebe, to be fair to him.
Yeah, they were savage.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka just pocketed Mbappe and Neymar because they even have to swap sides at one stage. I think Tuanzebe just was immense at the back, just covering everything all around him. So that would be the only real thing I could add out of all those fixtures anyway.
Yeah, and especially for England to let him go for surplus and then him to go to Congo. They were battling, with the form Walker, Wan-Bissaka, Reece James and Trent's been on, it's just way too hard. I understand now why Southgate played 4 right backs in the last England game.
100%. And if I could add one other thing in, please, Shakhtar Donetsk. I couldn't believe what I was. What really surprised me, I didn't even realise 10 of their squad players tested positive for the virus, and then to go and beat Real Madrid 3-2, fair hats off to them.
Fair enough. Madrid did get a VAR decision against them. That doesn't shadow out the point that they conceded 3 goals to Shakhtar Donetsk, who were struggling to stay in the Champions League last year.
Yeah, not a hope.
And Liverpool and Ajax, I think they only survived because of that Nicolas Tagliafico own goal.
Oh, that was outrageous.
Yeah, I would have saw that going to a 0-0 draw, to be honest, if that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then Bayern Munich 4, Atletico Madrid 4-0. You couldn't really silence the haters there.
Exactly, and then Inter Milan 2 and Borussia Mönchengladbach 2.
2 teams that could possibly cause an upset in the Europa League this year, if they don't. Obviously, drop
Yeah, that's true. That's true, to be fair.
Yeah.
So, is it the Champions League fixtures next, is it?
Yeah. Stephen.
Right, Stephen, you're up.
That's right. Give me a second.
Did I miss it?
Champions League fixtures.
The Lokomotiv and Moscow and Bayern game you start from.
Alright. Lokomotiv and Bayern. We have Shakhtar Donetsk and Inter Milan. Marseille and Man City. Liverpool and Midgetland. Bristol and Madeline Black versus Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid versus RB Salzburg. Porto versus Olympiacos. Atlanta versus Ajax. Krasnodar versus Chelsea. Istanbul Bakashire versus PSG. Fernand Carnos versus Dynamo Kiev. Juventus versus Barcelona. Well, that's going to be a good match. Club Brugge versus Lazio. And Man United versus RB Leipzig.
There's 2 more I put in underneath it.
Where, alright, Dortmund and Zenit. And Sevilla and Rennes.
Can we just like, how do I even say this? Can we just appreciate the pronunciation of Stephen's teams? They were all right, by the way. They weren't wrong, right?
I am class. If you ever need someone to pronounce your team name correctly, I will do it for you.
Right, well,
I charge €10 a second.
just cheap to this, not gonna lie. Right, we're gonna speed run these results. So I suppose I'll go first. So Moscow Bayern, I think it's gonna be a 3-0 win to Bayern. We have Shakhtar Donetsk and Inter Milan. I think it's gonna be a 2-1 win to Inter Milan. We have Marseille and City. I think it's gonna be a 3-1 win for City. Liverpool and Midtjylland, I think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw between them. We have Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Atletico Madrid and Salzburg is going to be 2-0 to Atletico Madrid. Porto and Olympiacos, I think Porto is going to win 2-1. Atalanta and Ajax, I think it's going to be a 3-2 win to Ajax. Krasnodar and Chelsea, 2-0 win or 2-1 win for Chelsea. PSG versus Istanbul, I think it's going to be let's say 3-1 or 3-2 win for PSG. Ferencváros and Dynamo Kiev, I think it's going to be a 1-0 win to Kiev. Then Barcelona and Juventus, I think it will end as a 2-2 draw between them. Club Brugge and Lazio, I think Lazio are going to win 2-1. Leipzig and Man United, I think Leipzig are going to cause problems, but I think it's still going to end as a 2-1 win for United. Dortmund and Zenit, I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Dortmund, and Sevilla and Rennes, I think it's going to be a 0-0 draw between them.
Pretty sound to me.
Jack, do you want to do your results or fixture predictions?
Oh yes, okay, so for the Lokomotiv Moscow and Bayern game, I'll go with a 3-0 win to Bayern. They're just going to be goal machines as ever. I'm going to, for Inter and Shakhtar, I'm going to go 2-1 Inter. Marseille, Man City, I'm going to go with 3-0 Man City. Liverpool and Midtjylland, I'm going to go with 5-0, why not? Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid, I think Real Madrid will bounce back, so I'll go 3-1 to Madrid. Atletico Madrid and Salzburg, I'll go with 1-0 Atletico Madrid. Porto Olympiacos, 3-1 to Porto. You know my hate with Olympiacos, with all due respect. Atalanta and Ajax, I'll go with 3-2 win to Atalanta.
Okay.
Krasnodar and Chelsea, I'm going to go Chelsea 2. Istanbul Bakashir and PSG, I'm going to go with 3-0 PSG. Ferencváros and Dynamo Kiev, I'm going to go with 0-0. Juventus and Barcelona, I'll go with 2-1 to Barcelona. Just for the sort of, although tested positive for the virus again, so we will not see him in that fixture.
Yeah.
Club Brugge and Lazio, I'll go with 4-0 win to Lazio because Inzaghi is his style of play is unbelievable in my opinion, and just that'll lead him to more victories to come.
Mm-hmm.
Man United and Leipzig, I'm actually going to go with a shock 2-1 win to Leipzig. Dortmund and Zenit, I'll go 3-1 Dortmund, and for Sevilla and Rennes, I'll go with 2-0 Sevilla.
Nice. I actually I was torn between the Leipzig and United game. I think if United continue their form, they will win, but Leipzig will also be feeling the loss of Werner at the same time.
Yeah. That's sure no hammer, no shocking that is.
Stephen, do you want to do your fixtures?
My predictions for these matches, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go with a 4-0 win for Bayern Munich. And then I'll go 4-2 Inter Milan. Man City will go 3-1 against Marseille. Liverpool will win 4-0 against Midtjylland. Borussia Mönchengladbach will lose. I'll go 3-0 to Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid and Salzburg. That'll be a 3-1 win to Atletico Madrid. Porto Olympiacos will go 2-all. Atalanta and Ajax. Another 2-all draw. Chelsea and Krasnodar. 4-1 Chelsea. PSG and Bakashire. 4-1. For Cavernos versus Dynamo Kiev. I was going Dynamo Kiev 2-1 by the fact I can pronounce their name. Barcelona 2 and Juventus 1. Club Brugge and Lazio 3-0 win Lazio, and United will win 1-0 against RB Leipzig. Dortmund and Zenit be 3-0 Dortmund, and Sevilla 2-0 against Rennes.
Not too bad. I just
Okay, so
I just got news
Alright,
in that the City and Liverpool game is now on the 8th of November,
oh,
4:30.
very nice.
Could be perfect for City considering their injuries are back around that time. But anyway,
That's on a Sunday, I suppose.
Sunday, yeah.
Okay, so I suppose I move into the Europa League results, is it?
Do yeah.
Okay, so first of all, we'd Rangers picking up a 2-0 victory against Standard Liège. Beersheva won 3-1 against Slavia Prague. Bayern Leverkusen bet Nice by a convincing score of 6-2. CSK Sofia and CFR Cluj ended in a 2-0 win to Cluj. Sorry if I butchered that name, because I'm going to butcher a few of them. PAOK FC and SC Omania through 1-1. Granada picked up a 2-1 win against PSV. Dundalk unfortunately lost 2-1 to Molde, but we don't talk about that because we respect the nation stuff, you know. Napoli, in a surprise, lost 2-1 to the AC Alkmaar. Benfica won 4-2 against Le Poznan. I think that's how you say it. Arsenal picked up a 2-1 victory against Rapid Vienna, which was, to be fair, Arsenal got away with the skin of their teeth, to be fair.
Baming to the rescue.
And to be fair, if I can add one more thing, a very good man of the match performance from Thomas Partey. He controlled the midfield very well. I know I'm not going to ramble on too much because we have got more to go through, but sure, that's for another day. Next we had Real Sociedad picking a 1-0 win against Rijeka. Roma defeated Young Boys 2-1. I can't add any jokes there because that would be inappropriate. Antwerp defeated Ludogorets 2-1. Hoffenheim won 2-0 against Crevenez. I'm not going to say that, I'm sorry. Lille defeated Sparta Prague 4-1. We have AC Milan picking up the victory against Celtic 3-1. Villarreal bet Sivasspor 5-3. Braga defeated AEK Athens 3-0. Tottenham picked up a 3-0 win against Lask. We have Wolfsburg and CSK Moscow drawing. Leicester got the 3-0 victory against Zoria Luchenhask, which a very good performance, if I can add, by Harvey Barnes as well, who I mentioned over the last couple of weeks. or days, or whatever way you want to put it. Dinamo Zagreb and Feyenoord drew 0-0 with Feyenoord getting them with a red card. M Tel Aviv won 1-0 against Karabakh, and Liver defeated Ghent by a goal to nil. So
Not
that's
too
you.
bad. Right. I suppose we don't have much to say on that, as we don't really watch the Europa League often. But if you want to say that, and now's
No.
your chance.
I don't have much to add. To be fair, I just think it's a case where it doesn't really get that much interest until it gets to the last 32 or 16, in my opinion. So I have nothing else to add anyway unless Stephen does.
Stephen,
Yeah.
do you have anything to add on them results?
No, I don't.
Right. Can you see that screen I'm sharing now?
Okay, the tier list. Very nice. Oh, well, we are.
Well, what we are. Stephen, can you see that as well?
Hold on. I need to open the phone.
Oh, wait. We're Arsenal in this. Oh.
Here.
Put
If Arsenal.
it this way. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So that's the way I'm
Yeah.
thinking of it.
Stephen, can you see?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
Right, we'll start off with Ajax.
Here's the thing with Ajax. If you did this time 2 years ago, you would have put them with Europe's finest. But I think now it's more than likely either might drop to the Europa League or a Europa League contenders. I know it's skipping one or the other, but
Yeah.
I
Who's in the group actually?
Liverpool are anyway.
See, I think they'll get out of their group, to be honest.
I think they'll drop to the Europa League anyway, in whatever way.
Yeah. Well, I have to check the groups.
I back a Europe. I back a Europa League contenders type thing. If that makes sense, but
Yeah, Atlanta and Liverpool, I probably can't see them getting out of that group, to be honest, so I would say Europa League contenders, yeah.
yeah, Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid, they could pull them
I
out.
know.
Yeah, they would put that one.
Like I'll back a couple of mad ones, but I wouldn't put it past them to being Europe's finest in my opinion, because we all know over the last couple of years the way Simeone drills his players, it's always very good the way he does it. If that makes sense.
What am I doing here?
I don't know, that's alright the way you have it now.
Wait, I'll try and fix it.
Well, could put a mad. Oh yeah, that's true, I suppose.
Wait, draw. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, what was the next? Atletico Madrid. See, I think. No, wait, that should be off. We'll just leave it as that, sure.
Yeah.
I think they pull a mad one. Like, they've probably arguably the best keeper in the world. They have Suarez, Costa, Jimenez.
And let's not forget their defence under Simeone has always been unbelievable. So
Yeah.
I back either a mad one or Europe's finest in my opinion. I back either or.
Wait, I think I'm after missing one. That's what's after happening. Hold on, I'll change this to.
Yeah.
Now we do this.
But in that case, Atletico Madrid are definitely Champions League contenders.
Yeah. Okay. Atalanta.
Might drop to Europa League, maybe.
Yeah. See, they were good last year. They were like underdogs, kind of. But this year, I just don't see 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I back it to be fair.
No.
I back Europa League thing anyway.
Yeah. Barcelona.
It's one of Europe's finest. Despite how poor they've been, Europe's finest. no worries.
Yeah. Well, realistically, shouldn't. Wait, shouldn't they be down here? So,
Yeah, Ajax probably should be there, I suppose. Yeah.
let me just change it again. No. What would be? Because I don't want, like, obviously, if they drop to Europa League, they could win it. So,
I'll just put it simply underdogs. No.
let's put, yeah, underdogs.
Yeah, that's fine.
There. Yeah, let's do. Fuck.
Yeah, the rest is fine. Sorry.
Well, just do. Right, yeah, okay. What was it? Bayern Munich,
Europe's finest.
Borussia Dortmund.
For as good as their decent as their team is, I put them in their possible underdogs.
They are underdogs, alright, but they do have talent.
They do, but the way they are, they're never going to be put on favourites.
They're never going to compete against the likes of Bayern Munich.
No, so
I think that's a fair. But Chelsea.
that's for as decent as they have players, I still put them as possible underdogs. Because again, they're not going to be dead favourite for the Champions League. So
They're not like established yet. If that makes sense.
no, so I put possible underdogs.
City.
Yeah.
Is it too early to start calling them
City.
Europe's finest?
Well, they're definitely top
Champions
two.
League contenders.
Yeah.
Contenders.
Yeah, they're definitely top two anyway.
I put them here because just the
Yeah.
fact that like they haven't made a dent in European yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Club Bruges, I put them won't make it out of the group, in my opinion.
Probably not. They could make it to Europa League if they have a solid run, but
They could, but I just don't think they'll get to the knockout stages of the Champions League.
yeah, I mean, Shakhtar.
They're not terrible.
Won't make it out.
Really?
They'll drop to Europa League because they bet Real Madrid, so
They're
you
in.
never
I
know.
back,
Yeah.
I back either the bottom two, in my opinion. So
They'll finish over Gladbach, I think.
yeah, so do that. Is that Dynamo Kiev?
I don't think they're making out the group, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough.
Who's in their group, actually? Barcelona, Juventus, and Ferencváros. Yeah, I don't think Ferencváros.
I just say it won't make it out of the group, not because of disrespect, but I just don't know much about them. So yeah.
Yeah. I'd say actually Kiev. Just because they're in the same group, I'd put them here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right, Inter Milan.
Possible underdogs, I think.
Possible underdogs in
Yeah,
yeah, like I said, that's
yeah,
it.
I back it. I back it.
They're gonna get out of the group, I think, this year with Milan, Madrid, Donetsk, and Gladbach.
I do, and particularly Conte now, he knows how to get a team going as well when it needs to be.
Yeah, we need to get going.
So, Istanbul back here.
I don't think they'll make it out of the group.
They will make it in a group.
Yeah, but
Right.
won't make out of it.
Right. Juventus.
I put my Europe's finest for the sole reason of Ronaldo.
I really
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
put these beside each other. I don't know. Yeah. For who's that?
Just put won't make it out of the group.
Krasnodar, but yeah. Lazio.
Yeah,
I think.
I put possible
Underdogs.
Yeah.
Underdogs are Europa League contenders.
Leipzig, they might drop.
I put it there for the sole purpose without Timo Werner.
Yeah. Liverpool, fair.
Europe's that kind of has to be.
Real Madrid,
Europe's finest.
Midtjylland,
Midget last
Mönchengladbach,
might drop to Europa, I'd say.
Lokomotiv Moscow,
Champions League contenders.
Europe's finest. Olympiacos.
Just doesn't. I put my
Drop to Europa.
These Olympiacos.
Olympia, Europa League.
Okay, Jack, bit of salt going out there.
Yeah, okay, Marseille,
I think
I do Europe.
possible under. No, wait. Who am I? Oh no, I'm thinking of Leon. Yeah, I think.
I put my might drop to Europa, in my opinion.
Yeah. Paris. Say here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Porto. I think they're going to be underdogs this year.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Rennes.
especially with Corona.
It won't make it out of the group, I don't think. Or drop to Europa, one of them.
Yeah, it's Chelsea to be in their group as well. I think.
Yeah.
If
I think
then, like, you
they'll
might
drop to Europa League anyway. They have a bit of talent, alright.
Is that Salzburg next?
Yeah.
I put my drop to Europa. Don't get me wrong, decent players, but as a whole, I think
Yeah.
probably might drop to.
Possible underdogs.
Yeah. Won't make it out of the group.
Okay. No, I think they are Europe's finest, but are they Champions League contenders?
As a club,
Maybe this year.
as a club, they're Europe's finest, but as we're talking now, probably.
I don't. It feels a bit harsh putting them in like with City and Paris, but. Right.
They did beat Paris though, so
I think we put.
Yeah.
no. If we're going
I thought-
regards club size, you put them up there. But if we're going currently, Champions League contenders.
I would honestly put them as possible underdogs, but I would back as Champions League contenders at the same time.
Okay. Zenit. Zenit.
Okay, Dennis. Decent again, but I would probably put them at Europa at best.
Great. I think that is fair.
That is very fair, in my opinion.
These 6-7 teams would cause problems in the group in the knockout stages. I think.
Yeah, probably will, to be fair.
Alright. At new change here, lads.
No, I think that's
No.
fair.
Right.
Okay,
Thanks for watching.
okay, so what do we have next?
Oh yeah,
I think it's your thing.
It is, yeah. Players, who should teams buy and sell? Right. So first I'm going to get off my chest straight away. Chelsea, loan out Kepa immediately. He's a bit of dead weight for them. He needs to develop more. I think he was put straight into Chelsea, expecting to start for them for the next 7 years. I think his contract was. I think he just needs a break from
Yeah.
the proper English football and go off back to France, or no, just go to France actually.
There was not talks for him to go back to Sevilla or go to Sevilla.
Yeah, it was
Where did he come from? He came from Athletic Club, didn't he?
Bilbao, I think.
Bilbao. And again, obviously United have a lot of dead weight. I think they need to get rid of Phil Jones.
Lingard.
Phil Jones, Lingard, yeah. I think they could get rid of Mata at this point.
I don't think. I think Matters altogether.
Just
I think they should probably get. They need to get rid of Maguire.
no, I don't think they should
I
loan
don't.
the least. But
No, he's too old to loan, so you'd see who would buy him first, and you want to. I get rid of him and get whatever money you make from him, put him towards two young centre backs.
If I could please add a player I think that should be sold. Hector Bellerin from Arsenal.
why?
It's just, ever since that injury, and even beforehand, it's just, he's never looked the same player. I just don't rate him anymore. I just don't think he's great.
Do you think
I just
Van
think that-
Dijk will leave at the end of his injury?
I don't think he'll leave, but I don't think he'll come back the same player as
He
he
won't be
was.
half the player he is this today. I don't
No, he's not at all.
For City, I think John Stones and Benjamin Mendy, they were all right. They were actually exceptional when they came in.
Yeah, and bring in like Tagliafico or something like that.
Yeah, they were good when they came in, but at the moment the game's just changed. The roles have been replaced by faster players, more talented players. It's hard to get in, and I think they should just be released as financial support. Not as City neither, right? But it is a bit dead weight for them.
Just on that Van Dijk situation, I honestly think what happened to Van Dijk this year, what happened with Liverpool this season with Van Dijk is the exact same what happened with Man City with Laporte last season.
Yeah.
Lose your best defender, and it's not going to go well for foreseeable future.
But
But not that it won't go well.
Laporte did come
You
back.
go, Conor.
Laporte did come back a decent player though, but I just don't think Van Dijk will come back the player he is.
Yeah, but
he was just
when you come back from injury like that, you're always prone to get another injury like that again. So
yeah.
Yeah.
From Liverpool,
That's what's wrong with Laporte. He came back and he's still getting injuries.
I'm gonna go Adrian, Naby Keita, and I suppose you could say Origi or Firmino. I know Firmino fits the system, but then Origi is more of an out-and-out striker who would probably fit in better at a Belgian club. And then for like Adrian, he
Yeah.
isn't the greatest. He's not the Liverpool standard anyway. And
A championship club, maybe.
I'd say just go back to Spain, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to get off my chest.
So the game of the week is a game of the week for the Premier League and Champions League.
Yeah, so I suppose we'll start with the Prem.
Yeah. So who would like to go first there?
I will. Hold on, I have my. I forgot to send in the Yorks actually. Sorry, lads. Hold on.
That's alright, sure. I know my game of the week anyway, so.
You go first, so and I'll send in these Yorks for me,
Oh.
Stephen.
Okay, so my game of the week is Tottenham and West Ham because that game was just. It just. As soon as Tottenham went 3-0 up, it all seemed doom and gloom for West Ham. But just like that, out of nowhere, West Ham just went in a mad one for 10 minutes and Lanzini's goal. Oh my word, what a goal. Now, it did knock me out of a last man standing scenario, but needs must, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same actually. I wouldn't say it's the Bale effect, but I'd say it's just West Ham's pure determination to get back into the game. Like Lanzini's shot, if the fans were back in the stadium, the limbs in the away end would have been mental. Absolutely mental.
Oh,
Stephen,
so, Stevie,
My game of the week probably be that Spurs and West Ham as well.
yeah, I think it's everyone's game of the week.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea and Southampton deserves an honourable mention though. At the same time,
Yeah, it was
Oh yeah.
goal fest. Then we have
yeah.
West Brom and Burnley's for the first 0-0 draw of the Prem. They could
I called it, lads. If you remember, I actually called it.
Oh yeah, I think we can go through our results review now actually.
Okay. Wait, is it not Premier League Player of the Week first? No.
We'll just do this to skip it off at the end. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
Stephen, do you have your?
I do not because not really.
Send it.
I-
Send it.
Okay.
Send to me there on Snapchat or something. Yeah.
Okay. Connor, you can go through your results first, and you can bear with me. Or
So my first game was Everton Liverpool. I went Everton 4, Liverpool 3. Obviously, it was a controversial game with the the offside and the Van Dijk injury. I put down 4-3 win to Everton, but it wasn't as hyped as we thought it was. And I put down 4-3 and it was a 2-2 win, a 2-2 draw. Sorry. Are you ready for yours, or will I keep going?
I will go with mine there now. It's just Stephen should be receiving.
I think I had a 3-3 draw.
Yeah, I think
For
that's up.
Everton.
I'll go through mine first anyway. So, what game we start on again? Sorry.
We'll go through one game at a time. So Everton Liverpool first.
Okay, so for Everton and Liverpool, I went with a 3-2 victory to Liverpool. Obviously, the controversial handball, as Connor said, but just one of those wild games where it's just easy to amaze people.
Yeah. Stephen,
Stephen, did you get that?
I had a 3-3 draw.
for trio draw, yeah. Okay, so no one
Yeah.
gets a point for that. The way we're going to be doing it is basically if you get the spot on result, you get a point. If you don't, you get nothing. So our next game was 3-1. Was the Chelsea and Southampton. It ended 3-3. I put down a 3-1 win for Chelsea.
I put down a 2-1 win to Southampton.
I'm looking for it here. Give me a second. Chelsea's on. I had a 3-2 win to Chelsea.
Oh, close, lad, close. Man City and Arsenal. It was a 1-0 in the end. I had 2-1 to City.
I also had 2-1 to Man City.
I had a 1-1 draw.
Oh, lad, we got fair close on that one, alright. Newcastle and United, it was a 4-1 win to United. I put down 2-1 win to Newcastle.
I put a 2-0 victory to Man United.
I don't know what I put because it's not showing up here.
You put 7-2 to Newcastle.
Oh yeah, I did put 7-2 to Newcastle.
We had Sheffield and Fulham, which ended in a 0-0 or a 1-1 draw in the end. I had 2-1 to Sheffield.
I believe I had 1-0 to Fulham.
Ooh. See,
Sheffield and who?
Fulham.
Jack didn't send me that.
What did I not?
No. I have 9 here. I have 9
Yeah.
results. Kind of missing one.
I'll get myself. Oh no.
Just tell me what I got. You just only 10 out of me. Just tell me what I got. Just tell me what I guessed.
Yeah, I'll just try to find it here now and I'll send it to you then.
Technical difficulties.
Even you predicted 2-0 to Sheffield and I predicted 1-0 to Fulham.
Right. No points so far.
Okay, so
No,
the next game,
Go, Jack. You saying it? Or will I say? Is Jack gone again?
what's the next game there, boy?
Chelsea and Brighton ended 1-1. I put a 2-1 win to Brighton. Jack?
Sorry, let's bear with Brighton played Palace with them now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I put 2-0 to Brighton.
See.
I went 3-1 Palace.
Okay. Next game, 3-3 between Tottenham and West Ham. I had a 3-1 win for Spurs. It was close if they didn't.
I had 4-0 to Tottenham, and Stephen got so close again.
I got 3-2 to Spurs.
Oh my lord. For the next game we had Leicester and Aston Villa. Aston Villa won 1-0. I had down what did I have down? Leicester 2, Aston Villa 2.
I put 3-1 to Leicester.
I put Leicester 3, Aston Villa 4.
For the first 0-0 draw of the season, we had West Brom 0, Burnley 0. I had a Burnley 2-1 win against West Brom.
I also guessed West Brom 0, Burnley 0.
Did you predict it, yeah?
I did. Honestly, I did.
The first
Ah,
points go to Jack. Jack on
The only
Yeah.
I think Jack's the only person actually
Yeah.
guessed the match right.
Stephen, what you got?
I had 2-1 to Burnley.
Okay, and the last one is Leeds 0, Wolves 1. I had a 2-1 win for Wolves.
I had a 3-1 win to Leeds. I feel absolutely embarrassed over that. But I had him in my fantasy team, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I had a 2-2 draw between Wolves and Leeds.
Okay. What was next? Premier League. So it actually ended Jack with 1 point. 1 point was given out of all those 30 guesses, basically. Your Prem Player of the Week. Who wants to go first?
Sure, I'll go first, I suppose. I'm going to go with Harry Kane. Because, for the sole reason, the role Mourinho's given, that false 9 centre forward role of him dropping deep, is just working out so well. Even the link up with him and Son is working out so well. And it's kind of similar to Firmino, but Kane, for me, is doing a lot better. Even though he is dropping back a lot, he's still getting the goals. Like we saw, even during the weekend, that's the Son's goal. Oh my word! I think I said it as well. His passing is an underrated trait.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same with Harry Kane again. 2 goals and an assist. I think he has 7 assists and like 5 goals. And Spurs have only scored 15 goals, so he's been in basically all of the goals they've scored. He's just an exceptional player. Who knows, this could be one of his best seasons yet. We'll have to wait and see. He could drop off, he could keep going, he could get the golden boot. We'll never know until it's over.
And Stephen, your player of the week?
Sure. I'll be the odd person. I'll go for Harry Kane.
Any reasons why?
He's just Harry Kane.
Oh yeah, just Harry Kane.
And
You kind
Fair
of
to deserve
you kind of already said it, so there's no point me repeating the same thing like 2 or 3 times.
I suppose there deserves an honourable mention as well as Rashford, in my opinion.
And I was going to say Wan-Bissaka as well.
Because, yeah, that's fair one. Fair. Okay, the predictions now, is it?
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Jack, you can go first.
Okay, so I suppose that this, as a disclaimer for this, by the time this is uploaded, Aston Villa and Leeds will probably be finished.
I'll try and get
the
it
game-
up
that's the
tonight.
game.
I'll try and get it up tonight. Don't worry.
Why not?
It just kicked off, so
As a potential disclaimer. So I'm gonna go Leeds to win 3-2. I think it'll be a good scoring game.
Oh wait, is that today? Is that happening now?
that's on the run right now. It just kicked off like
I thought it was
2 minutes ago.
Okay, right, never mind.
Nah,
Wait, Jack, what did you say?
I said 3-2 to Leeds.
Okay, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Aston Villa. Stephen?
Okay.
I'll go 2-0 win Aston Villa.
Okay, the next game, Jack?
We go West Ham Man City.
Yeah.
I'll go 4-0 Man City. No particular reason, just City goal fest, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if now, I think KDB will be back, I'm going to go 4-1 to City. The defensive problems just aren't right yet.
Stephen?
I'll go 2-0 win City.
Okay. Are you writing these results down now, lads? Where are you going?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'll write them down. I'll write down here.
You can just watch it back, actually. Doesn't matter.
I have a copy in front of me anyway. I'll just write them down.
Right. Jack, your next one.
Fulham and Crystal Palace, I will go with a 2-0 win to Crystal Palace.
I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw between them.
I'll go 2-0 win Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on to Man United and Chelsea. This could be a potential game here. Can I put out an unpopular opinion before I mention this?
Go on.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a better manager than Lampard.
That's not unpopular. That's very popular. It's obvious at this point, lad.
Yeah.
He's
So I'm going to go... so just to back up that, I'm going to go a 3-1 win to Man United.
okay. I'm next. I'm going to go a 2-1 win to United.
I have a 2-1 win to United as well.
Okay, moving on to Liverpool and Sheffield United. I will go with a 3-0 win Liverpool.
I'm going to go with an upset. 1-0 to Sheffield.
3-0 Liverpool.
Okay.
Okay, Southampton and Everton. I'm going to go with yet another 2-2 this week.
I keep forgetting him next. Well, yeah, I think with James Rodriguez injury, I still think they're going to win 2-0 against the likes of Southampton.
Yeah.
I have a 2-1 win to Everton.
Okay, fair enough. Moving on to Wolves and Newcastle. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Wolves.
I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Newcastle. Or no, 2-0 win to Wolves.
A 3-0 win to Wolves.
Okay, Arsenal and Leicester here. I'm going to go with I'll be cheeky. I'll go with a 3-1 win to Arsenal.
I'm going to go a 2-2 draw between them.
A 2-1 win Arsenal.
Okay. Sorry, just having some tea and ourselves. Brighton and West Brom. Brighton will win here, in my opinion, but the score on... Nah. I'll go with a 2-0 win to Brighton.
I think this is going to be the second 0-0 draw. I think it's going to be, 0-0 draw between them.
I think it's either be a 0 draw or a 1-0 win West not West Brom. What's it? Brighton.
Okay, and for Burnley and Tottenham, I'll go with a 3-0 for Tottenham.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same as you. 3-0.
I have 3-0 down here as well.
Right,
Okay.
Jack, take it away. Player analysis.
Okay. The player analysis. Bum 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 bum. Anyway. Okay, there is no need for that. I sincerely apologise. Anyway, the first player I'm going to talk about is Ross Barkley, and I know what you're probably thinking. Why in God's name am I going with Ross Barkley? I want to tell you why. Ever since he's joined Aston Villa, he's seems to be rejuvenated altogether. He's getting in the box the whole time. He's creating chances. He's doing everything. I think what could be the key for Barkley here, for me, it's going to be a kind of case where it's a big fish, small pond kind of thing, that makes sense. So, Barkley, with a big reputation from Everton and Chelsea over the last couple of years, going to Aston Villa, okay, you'll be expected to do much, but will you be under as much pressure compared to when you're like the Chelsea and Everton? I don't think so. So, I think Ross Barkley would be there for Aston Villa. And the second player I'm going to talk about will be... Who is it? I'm going to talk about again. Oh yes, Manuel Lanzini. And I know what you're thinking. No, it's probably a case of, he's hopped on the bandwagon because he scored a banger. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway, thing with Lanzini is, although he's injury prone, he's shown his class over the last couple of years with West Ham. The only problem is he can't stay fit. He's a very good technically on the ball. He can create chances. He can even get goals as well, which is
Lads,
the most
stuff you
important.
there.
But
Do you mind doing a 50-minute podcast again?
what do you mean?
Forgot to record it.
Oh, for the love of...
I'm sorry, no, we'll do it like tomorrow.
Connor, are you f***ing serious?
We'll do it tomorrow instead.
You
No, surely you're not. You're not. You're lying.
I
Surely.
wouldn't let Stephen curse if it wasn't real, lad.
Oh, Lord Christ, Connor. Why? How? I thought you were supposed to be smart.
Nah, I'm messing. I did. Stephen just put the idea into my head to mess with you. Right, go on.
No.
But I just cursed.
I just cut out. Okay.
No. Okay, so back on. Okay, we're definitely recording, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for those of you, I sincerely apologise for our lack of maturity during this episode. Anyway, so yeah, back to Lanzini. Very technical on the ball, very good creating goals and assists. If he can stay fit, I think he will make a difference for West Ham. That's my part of it.
Fair. That's fair. That's a fair analysis of players.
Okay, so the prediction.
Table prediction, yeah. I have. Who wants to go first?
Sure. Steve, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I have it written out here in front of me. I spent like 10 minutes on it. Right. Connor, you're going to love this one. Man City are going to win the league.
Okay.
Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, that's your top four. And then qualifying for Europa League, you have Everton and Spurs. And after that, you have Man United, Leicester, Wolves, Aston Villa, Leeds, West Ham, Southampton, Burnley, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Brighton, Sheffield United, West Bromwich Albion, and Fulham.
Not too bad. It's similar to my own, but it's not exactly similar. There's a few positions.
Okay, Connor, would you like to go next?
I will, sure. Now, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say City are going to win it, but it still is wide open. I'm not saying that because I'm biased, but I think City just have the luckier run when it comes to injuries. But I don't think Liverpool
He,
will drop off.
he will win the league because of Liverpool losing Van Dijk.
But I don't think they will drop off. I think Fabinho is a warrior in centre back. It's like Fernandinho last season. He done a job when he needed to. I think they're going to still finish second just because of the calibre of their attack. And third, I'll put Arsenal. They're a solid team. I hated playing against them the last time we played against them. I forgot what day it was. They can cause problems. They play like risky balls from the back, which can, and I saw it happening, can break defences no matter how good it is. Fourth, I have Spurs, savage run of form so far. Fifth, Leicester. Sixth, Wolves. 2 leagues underdogs in the Prem. We have 7, Chelsea. They're still a broken side at the moment. They need, like, I think a better coach just to glue them together. Lampard is just Lampard, I guess. We've 8, United. They're not. I probably was a bit too harsh on them, but I don't think they just are. I guess
The ones.
they're just not good enough with Harry Maguire in defence.
Okay.
Everton, they dropped off. I can see them dropping off a lot. I don't think they're going to finish along with Aston Villa, who are 10th. We then have from the 10th down, we have Leeds, West Ham, Southampton, Newcastle, Palace, Sheffield, Burnley, Brighton, West Brom, and Albion. Or West Brom and Fulham. Jack, you can go. Jack? I think Jack's dead. Stephen, you there? Stephen?
Alright, that's you there.
I can't hear Stephen. Can you hear me, Jack?
Sorry. I can hear you now. Sorry, it's just Wi-Fi went dodgy on me again.
I don't know where Stephen's gone.
Would I give out my tail predictions though?
Do we, yeah.
Okay, there's
Hello?
a few shocks.
Hello.
Well, Stephen.
Right.
Alright.
Okay, so
That was gone.
I'll give my tail prediction. So, in first, I'm actually going to go Man City again. In second, I'm going to go Liverpool. In third, I'm going to go with. I'm probably going to surprise. I'm actually going to go with Tottenham. Fourth, I'm going to go with Arsenal. Fifth, Man United. Sixth, Chelsea. 7th, Everton. 8th, Leicester. 9th, Wolves. 10th, Southampton. 11th, Leeds. 12th, Villa. 13th, Brighton. 14th, Newcastle. Palace 15th. Burnley 16th. West Ham 17th. Sheffield 18th. Fulham 19th. And West Brom 20th.
Did you say Sheffield get relegated, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they'll stay up. But when they go down to the Championship, they'll have Sander Berge on their side if he doesn't leave, and I think he'll be enough to bring him back up in the coming years.
Yeah, that's fair.
Stephen, you said yours, yeah?
I did say mine. I said mine first.
Okay, right. We done the Premier League results review. We have possible UCL underdogs. We can pick one each. Who will go first? I don't mind going first.
Not sure I'll go first, I suppose.
Right.
If they can stay consistent and get a rhythm going, I'm going to go with Inter Milan.
Yeah, they're a good side that probably deserve to go far. They should go past the knockout stages anyway. They should get to the quarters or semis if
Oh, definitely.
you picked them.
Okay, so
Jack,
wait, what's going on? Sorry,
did you pick Inter Milan? Yeah,
I Inter Milan. Sorry, yeah.
grand. Do you have anything else to say on them?
Not really. Just they're very good players, but they could just get that bit of consistency they've been missing over the last couple of years in the Champions League. Because remember, they've always seemed to drop off into the Europa League.
Yeah.
So I just think if they can get a good run of consistency, they could go far, in my opinion.
Yeah. Will I go next, Stephen? What?
You or me going next.
I'll go next year.
Alright.
So I'm stuck between Sevilla, Porto, and Bayern Munich or Borussia Dortmund. I'm gonna go with Dortmund, just because of they have. Wait, no, hold on, I forgot. Well, at the top of my head, they have Haaland and Sancho, which is a goal and an assist machine off the bat, and then I think I have a slight feeling that I could go back to that year where it was a Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich final, if things go their way and they get the right legs, or they get the right draws. But I think for that to happen, they'll have to get rid of Lucien Favre. I think he's probably the worst, one of the worst, if not the worst, managers in the European selection at the moment. He's slowing them down with the talent they have. With Zagadou in defence, he's probably been a saviour alongside Hummels and Akanji. Morgan Hazard,
True.
and a loan in from Real Madrid in Reiner. They got in Jude Bellingham. I could name out talents for the rest of the night, but it would just take too long. I think they'd be a possible underdog and they will get far in this tournament. Stephen?
Yeah.
I don't know who to pick because I was either gonna pick Dortmund or Inter Milan, but
You can pick either.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Has Stephen died again?
I don't know. No,
Yeah.
I think Dortmund because all their young talent to do so there.
Yeah. Right, so Jack, Inter Milan, Stephen and me, Dortmund.
Okay, so
Stephen has his segment to do.
Right,
Just
I
send-
can't send the picture this into our group because it's only read only. So, do you want me to send it to you in
Send it on
the
Snapchat,
regular
yeah.
chat? I'll send it in the regular chat right here.
Yeah. Right, if you're wondering, lads, we are 55 minutes, we have plenty of time.
Yeah. I only have 5 names anyway. It's gone in there now.
Oh Lord
Ulysses.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right, Stephen, you try and pronounce it first.
And then you try to pronounce it after me.
Yeah.
Right, so first of all, we got Her En Angan Ganu.
Wait, is that an I in front of the E?
No, that's only an E. I
Oh,
kind
no.
of picked it up trying to make an E.
So I'm gonna try and say Teranganu.
That's probably
Where's this from?
it now, but Malaysia.
Oh, it's probably some wrong. It's probably
Yeah, come on, pronounce it.
Jack's processing. Jack, can you see it? Jack's
I think Jack's dead. Jack's dead. I don't know. I think I only know where some of these last two teams are.
Go to the second
Kind
one.
right for the second one, I got Bragantino. So
Is
they
that
weren't.
not-
Hard.
Is that not a B?
They're
no?
kind of easy. What?
Is that not a B, no?
That is a B.
I thought it was a T. No,
Wait,
the last
wait.
Bragantino or Bragambino?
Bragantino.
Oh, I thought it was a B.
Dragon Bambino.
Yeah, I kind of have dodgy right in here, so.
Ah, sorry. Okay,
Better than yours anyway, Connor.
Oh yeah, and yours better than mine, to be honest.
definitely better than mine.
And a fact of the day is actually another club owned by Red Bull. Good, Jack. Can you see
What's
what?
that fact? Can
Can you see what we're reading?
is it these teams, no?
Yeah, we try and pronounce the first one.
Go into the regular chat, during the regular chat.
Oh, I see, no. What is it, like the 1 to 5, is it?
Yeah,
What I'm trying to say, is it?
just say the first one and the second one.
Dear God. Gigano.
Steven, is he lagging for you?
Yeah,
I always score when I can't pronounce the show. Oh, and no, but I start saying number 3 so you got correct. That's what more the team flipped there. Am I still lagging?
Yeah.
hold on, Jack. We haven't gone that far. Don't go any further. I have to start first.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Oh lord.
Hey, Connor, should I get the headphones for the last few?
No, get it for the outro. Get it for the outro.
I don't know. I don't know where the hell are the headphones even charged?
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, the headphones are dead.
Hard.
No.
Jack, stop. We haven't gone that far yet. He's going further even though we haven't gone that far.
Just do three now. So
What's 3? Ludo Garrett's. Oh no, that's an O or an A. I don't know. I can't read my own writing. Ludo Garrett's. Yeah, I just pull them out of your own league.
Jack.
Ludo correct. Or in my way, Luda correct.
Ludicrous.
Ludogorets.
Yeah, all the same thing.
Right.
Right.
Number 4.
On to number 4. Port Imanense. Portimonense.
Where's this team from?
Portugal.
Portimonense. Portimonense.
Right, Jack, your turn.
Oh dear lord. Portimonense. Ma.
You're not Italian. No. You're
He's
Portuguese.
not having your religion.
I need to learn my religion. Oh, that's not even it either.
You just said your religion.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Number 5.
Right, number 5 is Mar Air NC. Morense.
Monarense. Is that an E? Morense. Is that a G?
Number 8 is not that bad, but it's not that bad. Moreierences. No, that's an SE. No,
It looks like a Real Madrid to me.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, it looks like Real
That's
Madrid.
extremely hard. That's extremely hard.
You may as well be saying
Okay.
that's Salford United, Salford City, whatever they are.
Jack.
I was going to say Maureen Cram the Kettle, but I can't say that, can I?
You can, yeah.
Wait, hang on. Mari,
Maureen, throw on the kettle, would ya?
No, Steve, we're going to get cancelled if we say one like this.
No, we're only telling the woman about the kettle.
Right.
Steven, shut up!
Stephen. No,
Jack, for all they know, Maureen's her girlfriend. Did anyone else laugh at that when I said Jack is her girlfriend?
What a good joke.
That's exactly. That's just Jack Whitehall couldn't put a joke funny.
Poor Jack, we're sorry, Jack.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Right, that clears it all up then, yeah?
Do I have to find more of these for another week after this?
Beautiful one.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. Is there another? Would that be it?
That's it, I'd say. Will I finito it?
I need to wait, buddy.
Right. So, thanks for watching our 3rd episode of the Non-League Podcast. Make sure to catch us tomorrow at 5:30 Irish time. We'll be watching the Chelsea and United game. But today, that is me and Jack.
Goodbye, everyone. God bless.
Stephen,
Hold on,
Yeah,
Connor. I have
we
to
have
go
to
put on the headphones. We have to wait. I leave to come back because I have to Bluetooth connect.
wait.
Right, back in 2 seconds.
Right.
What's he going to do?
The headphones. He's
Oh,
going
no.
to the moon.
Neil Armstrong approaching.
Oh no.
You see, everyone who tunes into this, we like to entertain everyone.
Oh,
On
he's
the
back.
podcast. Oh no. Well.
You're on max volume now, Stephen.
Okay, Stephen, do your outro, so.
Right, Stephen.
Anna, don't look up the opposite of Guten Tag.
No, we couldn't find it in the end. It's Guten Tag anyway.
Well then, I'm gonna say Guten Tag.
I swear you're legging him.
Nah, that's just my voice.
Right, go, Stephen.
Right. I don't know the opposite of it, so opposite of Guten Tag.
It's Guten Tag, I'm telling you.
Alright, lads. Guten Tag.
Alright, talk to you.